4 commissioners, I still want to understand at what point the commission ceased to function as a corporate entity. Is it when the 27 constituencies were not announced? Or is it when, I am really trying to understand that, because we saw them announce regularly the results at the plenary in Bomas. We really want to understand, like the Vice President is asking, when did the commission become so dysfunctional? We really want to understand that. Is there a stage where they were working together in tallying and verifying, and then they went and announced, and then suddenly there was a stoppage because the announcements also stopped streaming live? So we really want to understand that. Then my last clarification will go to Mr. Kibe Mungai.
Mr. Arua, and this could also go to the other council appearing for the commissioners. You've raised many issues going way back before the election. The Venezuelans, mistreatment by the chairman, were not allowed to do this and that. But we saw your clans in public reading out results. And that's what I'm calling my acquiescence question. They did all these things until the 11th hour. What evidence do we have that this is not an afterthought, that they're not doing this in good faith? What evidence do we have, apart from the question of the instructions to council, the meeting they called? Why do we have anything showing that for the last 3-4 months they documented these grievances and that there was therefore a storm brewing? My own sense of things is that when you come only at the point of final declaration, how then do we trust that in fact there were issues before? Tied to that, what role did violence play at Bomas? Because we have the evidence of the chairman that I couldn't do this because I was attacked, Gulier was attacked, we couldn't announce 27 polling station results, constituency results. What role did violence play at Bomas? I think you need to explain that as the commission.
Then let's get back to the 4 commissioners, because this is serious. We were informed by, I think this must have been Mr. Nyamodi, quite graphically, that the 4 commissioners were allocated roles other than those for which they were appointed as commissioners. Some were heads of protocol, I think others were media, welfare. Interesting stuff here, allocating such roles to commissioners. Why didn't they protest? Is this chairperson we are dealing with such a terror that nobody can face him and tell him you can't do this? Because now what we are hearing, these are serious disclosures. Because you can imagine I being, but because I was upset by my friend Willis for having tried to compare. So I'm just wondering, why is it that very serious Kenyans did not seize that chance and protest to the Kenyan people that what we are being given, the roles we are being assigned, have nothing to do with tallying and verification and carrying out our constitutional mandate. I think this is tied to my colleague here, is why to the tail end? Because I'm sure the voter out there also wants to know. So let me leave it at that. Again, I've been intrigued. I've been reading. If I understood you correctly, and if I understand the affidavits correctly, we are having this Form 34A. The original, which is filled, leaves the polling station to go to the National Talent Center by road, let's say, for ease of understanding. Its image leaves to go to the same destination, but this time by air. Somewhere along the line, in mid-air, the image is captured. And then all sorts of things are done before it is re-uploaded, which means, therefore, if you go to that captured image, which has been re-uploaded, you will find different content from what it had at the polling station. So to determine whether that has actually taken place, you would have to go now to the tallying center and locate that one that left by road and compare. Is it possible that that capturing in mid-air also somehow magically changes the content of the one that left by road? Okay, just because I just want to understand.
Just in summary, the 7-judge bench is just trying to tell Azimio lawyers and the lawyers to the 4 dissenting commissioners that, you know what, we've been in this country and we've been living here and we've been seeing all that has been going on. Kindly please, can you prove to us that the process wasn't free and fair? From the tough questions from the Supreme Court judges, especially from Justice Smokin Wanjala and Isaac Lenaola, I strongly believe that Raila, through his bloggers, are going to launch a serious attack on the Supreme Court judges and on the independence of the judiciary. But for now, I guess your guess is as good as mine. I believe it is a wait-and-see situation. It being on day 1 of the petition hearing, Justice Philomena Mwilu, Justice Smokin Wanjala, Justice Isaac Lenaola, Justice Njoki Ndung'u, and the 3 others have dismembered 7 of the 8 issues that were issues of greater concern from the petitioner. Tomorrow being day 2 of the hearing, it will be the turn for Fred Ngatia and Professor Githu Muigai to prove that the process was really free and fair and that the president-elect attained the 50% plus 1 vote, and it will be a case closed. If you're watching me from a different platform, kindly please just head on to YouTube, search for Mohamed Sudi. I'll be the right first person to pop up. If politics and socio-economic matters are your areas of great concern, kindly please just click on the subscribe button so that each and every time that I upload a new video, it will automatically reflect on a notification panel. Thank you, and may God bless you.